In the world of music, few names shine as brightly as Rihanna, a girl from Barbados with a voice that could move hearts. She captured the attention of millions worldwide. But what most people don't know is that her story doesn't end on stage. Rihanna didn't just conquer the charts, she conquered the world of business. Today, we dive into the untold journey of how a pop star became a billionaire entrepreneur, reshaping industries and breaking every rule along the way. A modest home, she faced challenges that would have discouraged most, but from a young age, her voice stood out. A voice that demanded to be heard. At just 15, Rihanna formed a singing group and recorded demos that eventually landed her in the offices of Def Jam Records. Enter Jay-Z, then the CEO of Def Jam. He immediately recognized something extraordinary. Signing a teenage girl from the Caribbean was risky, but Rihanna's talent was undeniable. Her debut single, Pon de Replay, catapulted her to international fame. Over the next decade, hits like Umbrella, Only Girl in the World, Diamonds and Work solidified her position as one of the most influential pop stars on the planet. But beneath the surface of red carpets and sold-out arenas, Rihanna was observing. She saw the fleeting nature of fame, the power of branding, and the ways celebrities could monetize influence beyond music. She began thinking about the empire she could build, one that would outlast chart-topping singles and awards. 2017 marked the beginning of a seismic shift. Rihanna launched Fenty Beauty, and with it, she redefined what a makeup brand could be. Unlike other beauty lines that catered to a limited spectrum, Fenty Beauty focused on inclusivity, 40 shades of foundation at launch, catering to every skin tone, dark, light, and everything in between. Critics questioned whether a pop star could truly disrupt a billion-dollar industry dominated by established giants. Within months, Fenty Beauty became a cultural phenomenon. It wasn't just about makeup, it was about representation, confidence, and empowerment. Celebrities and everyday users alike celebrated the inclusivity, and sales numbers shattered expectations. Analysts noted that Rihanna's success was a combination of timing, insight, and her deep understanding of audience desires. What made Fenty Beauty extraordinary wasn't just the product, it was the story behind it. Rihanna was actively involved in every decision, from packaging to advertising, ensuring the brand reflected her vision. She turned the simple act of wearing makeup into a statement of identity, power, and individuality. Not content with conquering beauty, Rihanna turned her attention to fashion. Savage X Fenty was more than a lingerie brand, it was a movement. Rihanna used the runway as a stage for inclusivity, presenting models of all shapes, sizes, ethnicities, and identities. The shows were cinematic spectacles, blending music, dance, and high fashion in ways the world had never seen. Savage X Fenty didn't just sell lingerie, it sold confidence, empowerment, and rebellion against conventional beauty standards. Each campaign, each fashion show, each product launch was a strategic move, further cementing Rihanna's reputation, not just as a musician or celebrity, but as a visionary entrepreneur. While the public witnessed Rihanna's visible ventures, her empire expanded quietly behind the scenes. She invested in technology startups, luxury real estate, and high-end collaborations, creating streams of wealth that were diversified and protected. Every deal was calculated, every partnership meticulously curated. Rihanna's net worth now exceeds $1.7 billion. But it wasn't a stroke of luck. It was strategy. She understood that celebrity is transient. Wealth built on vision is permanent. Analysts estimate that her investments continue to generate income beyond her music and fashion lines, ensuring that Rihanna's influence extends into industries most people aren't even aware she's touching. Rihanna's empire isn't just financial, it's cultural. Fenty Beauty forced competitors to expand their shade ranges. Savage X. Fenty challenged fashion norms. Rihanna's influence transcends music, makeup, and fashion. It touches social consciousness through her philanthropy, including scholarships, health initiatives, and disaster relief. She demonstrates that an empire's true value is measured not just in money, but in the impact it leaves behind. Her legacy is one of empowerment. She has become a blueprint for aspiring artists and entrepreneurs worldwide. Rihanna's story teaches us that talent alone is not enough. You need strategy, vision, and courage to build something truly lasting. Even in 2026, Rihanna shows no signs of slowing down. Rumors circulate about her expanding into media, tech, and luxury lifestyle sectors. Yet one thing remains constant: her authenticity. Every move she makes reflects her identity, her values, and her relentless ambition. From the streets of Barbados to the stages of sold-out arenas, from music charts to billion-dollar boardrooms, Rihanna's journey proves that success is more than talent, it's vision realized. Every product, every show, every investment is a piece of a larger puzzle, a carefully curated empire that continues to grow, influence, and inspire. Rihanna's story is a lesson in strategy and foresight. She took risks where others feared, challenged norms where others followed, and invested where others overlooked opportunity. She mastered the art of personal brand leverage, turning influence into industry-changing ventures. Her empire reminds us that the most powerful tools in business aren't money or fame. They are vision, insight, and the courage to act when others hesitate. Rihanna didn't just dream, she built. And in doing so, she became a living example that the intersection of talent and strategy can create something extraordinary, lasting, and unstoppable. Rihanna is more than a pop icon. She is a business mogul, a cultural influencer, and a visionary. From humble beginnings to global superstardom, from music to billion-dollar industries, Rihanna proves one undeniable truth. When talent meets vision, the world becomes your stage, and the empire is yours to claim. Her story is far from over, and the world waits, captivated, for the next chapter in the life of Rihanna, the girl who became a global legend.